A bored little boy in class was playing with his pen when the teacher asked about the classroom 100 years ago. The boy raised his hand when no one answered. "Yes, call on me. This was once a courthouse where laws were established, and people were hanged here 100 years ago." The boy said it was where lawmakers hanged criminals. The teacher, unsure where the boy heard this, told him to focus on class. The boy expressed discomfort about the teacher's strange stare. The boy surprised the teacher with his unexpected words. "You're a stuttering Stanley." The teacher was stunned. Wasn't that his childhood nickname? The teacher was puzzled by how the boy knew that. The boy advised the teacher against staring, but he ignored it. Mark is a psychologist focused on assisting children with psychological issues. He has a loving wife. Mark intended to discuss drill knowledge with his wife, but upon returning, he found that a window was broken. A strange shadow appeared behind them, making them suspect a thief. Mark wanted to go check it out, but suddenly he saw a stranger enter the bathroom. Mark considered paying the man to leave, yet the man appeared distressed. "You know why you're afraid when you're alone." His wife was confused by what the man said. Mark did not remember promising to help the man. Observing this situation, the man kindly reminded him that he was actually a former patient of Mark's, having once struggled with various emotional disorders. "You forgot about the curse. You have failed me now, and you continue to fail me." Seeing the man's visible distress and agitation, Mark desperately wanted to calm him down, but the man showed no signs of stopping his outburst. After 2.5 years, Mark's injuries healed, and he continued his old job. He was assisting a 9-year-old boy, Cole. To learn more about the boy, he quietly followed Cole. The boy sensed he was being followed and entered a church. Mark entered and found Cole in a corner. Mark attended the meeting to assist Cole with his psychological issues. Initially, Mark observed that Cole had numerous peculiar scars scattered across his hands, yet he chose not to address it openly. Mark returned home to find his wife already asleep, confirming they'll see each other again. She locked the kitchen door before he finished work. Mark must go to the basement. The accident from 2.5 years ago changed Mark's wife, making her treat him as if he were invisible, yet she still refuses to divorce him. The next morning, Cole's mom prepared breakfast and called him to get up, but returned to find the cabinet she had just closed wide open. Cole explained that he wanted to find a cream puff, but when his mom brought it to him, she noticed handprints on the table, indicating Cole hadn't left it at all. The mother was puzzled by her child's maturity compared to peers. Cole disregarded his mom's feelings and sought out Mark. Mark proposed a guessing game to build trust with the child. If he guessed correctly, Cole would step forward. If wrong, he'd step back. Cole agreed. Initially, Mark's accurate guesses led Cole to begin trusting him. When Mark guessed Cole's watch, Cole stepped back, causing all of Mark's following guesses to be incorrect. "You're really nice. Are you seriously thinking that you can't help me? That's quite unfortunate. I hope you don't believe anyone who tries to convince you that such a thought is complete nonsense." Clearly, this time around, it actually worked. Cole finally agreed to confide in Mark about his secret. "It's a significant step, and I appreciate your encouragement in this matter. Your support means a lot, and I believe together we can make a difference." He mentioned seeing strange things, but will only share them with Mark once he trusts him. Cole informed Mark about the class incident, admitting his injuries were self-inflicted. Mark suspected Cole was possibly self-harming. He suddenly heard his wife speaking with a man upstairs. Mark is confused because someone is pursuing his wife, but she doesn't seem interested. "Kid, hurry and get out." The next day, Mark sought out Cole, who appeared distrustful and unhappy. Mark attempted a magic trick to lift Cole's spirits, but Cole quickly saw through it. Mark recognized the kid's intelligence and decided to change the subject. Cole attended a classmate's birthday party but felt unhappy due to his differences. Cole noticed his classmate lost a balloon and went to investigate, but upon reaching upstairs, he heard voices from the closet. He suddenly heard someone talking from the closet. Cole was confined in a closet. Cole screamed wildly, seeing something terrifying inside. At that moment, his mom also heard the noise and ran up, but the closet door seemed to be stuck and couldn't be opened. Parents waited for Cole to be silent before his mom opened the closet. The doctor discovered multiple bruises on Cole, prompting concerns of possible abuse by his mother. His mom herself didn't know why Cole was like this. She said he had mental issues and would write in his notebook, "If I don't quiet the baby down, I'll kill him." In class, he drew scary pictures, and his mom discovered a strange light in every photo of Cole from childhood to now. Mark visited Cole in the ward, telling him bedtime stories instead of comforting him. He said he had met a strange boy before, who was a bit like Cole. 2.5 years ago, that boy tragically took his own life. He believed helping Cole would be akin to healing that boy. Cole's trust in Mark grew, leading to the revelation of a secret. He doubted Cole's words, suspecting schizophrenia and delusions typical in children, leaving him feeling helpless. The next day, Mark went to school and found Cole, but Cole stopped in the hallway upon seeing the hanging prisoner again. Cole warned Mark to stay still. explaining that sitting or lying down can evoke a sensation of falling or fear. My hair stands on end, and I get goosebumps all over my body. It's all their fault because when they get mad or their emotions are wildly fluctuating, everyone around them gets affected and feels an inexplicable chill. It often happens at home during family dinner time. Mom asked Cole why he kept stealing her pendant and placing it in her room. Grandma's gift to Mom is precious. Breaking it would upset her. Cole stated he did not take the pendant, as he disliked it. Mom didn't believe Cole because they were the only two in the house. You need to leave the table. After Cole left, he suddenly saw the dog at home run over, scared of something. Then, Cole saw another boy at home, who even invited him to follow. When the boy turned, Cole noticed he had only half a head. Cole, afraid, only told his mom he took the pendant. Everywhere shaking, "Call, what's wrong?" Meanwhile, Mark's wife encountered the man pursuing her at work. She appeared more open, gifting him a present and hugging him. As they leaned in to kiss, the front door glass shattered. They found no one when they went to check. Mark lost interest in helping Cole with his treatment because his wife was involved with another man. Only Mark was willing to listen. If he wouldn't help, then no one else would. Mark struggled to move on from Cole, frequently replaying the recordings related to Cole's treatment and those from 2.5 years ago. He aimed to find useful information and succeeded. He heard something frightening while listening to the man's recording. Mark sought out Cole again, now fully believing that Cole had the ability to see ghosts. He asked Cole why the ghosts approached him, but Cole was unsure. Mark thought it might be because they needed help. After all, only Cole could see them among so many people. He discovered his mom was having a nightmare. He calmed his mother and planned to sleep again. Upon returning to his room, he felt a chill. Cole sensed trouble and quickly hid inside. As he entered the small room, the buttons began to pop open. Cole saw a girl and was so frightened that he ran away. But after realizing the girl didn't follow him, he gathered his courage and went back, thinking he should really listen to what Mark said during the day. Cole, joined by Mark, arrived across the city for a funeral, which was clearly that of the girl from the previous night. He seized the moment while the grieving family was distracted. He quietly entered the girl's room and found her under the bed. The girl silently gave him a box. Mark found the girl's father at the funeral with the box. Inside the box was a videotape. After the father played the tape, he saw that it was footage the girl had recorded but forgot to turn off the camera. The video revealed the girl's stepmother secretly adding something to her breakfast daily. Seeing this scene, Dad was in tears, finally understanding how his daughter died. Cole helped the ghost, overcoming his fear and finally smiling, while someone else is keeping her sick. Mark felt happy seeing him this way. Cole offered to help resolve the misunderstanding with his wife. When he comforted Mom, he realized that talking to people while they're dreaming makes them listen and believe. Mark may use this technique. "I'll see you tomorrow, dear uncle." With newfound courage to face them, Cole was finally able to share his deep secrets with his mom. He claimed the pendant was taken by Grandma, whom he often sees at home. To demonstrate his honesty, Cole shared a humorous childhood story from Grandma. The mother-daughter misunderstanding was resolved. Mark returned home to find his wife asleep while watching their wedding video. Mark followed Cole's method. He tried to talk to his wife. Although she unconsciously listened, when she turned over, the ring suddenly slipped off her, their wedding ring. Mark realized he had been dead since the shooting 2.5 years ago. As people don't know they're dead, his wife made one breakfast daily and ignored him. He could never open the kitchen door. In an unexpected turn, as Mark aided Cole, he realized Cole was also assisting him. Acknowledging his own death, Mark knew it was time to move on, understanding he couldn't let his circumstances impact his wife's life.